The morning light in Karachi came soft and slow. Dust floated in the golden rays that slipped through the half-open window of a small apartment. Ivan sat at the wooden table, his hands wrapped around a cup of chai that had gone cool. The city outside hummed with distant horns and calls to prayer, but inside, everything felt still. Too still. Ivan had woken with a heaviness in his chest. Another day of the same routine. Work at the market stall. Bills waiting on the shelf. Words unspoken to his wife, who had left early for her sewing job. He felt small, unnoticed. Like the world moved past him without a glance. Pride had once kept him going, pride in providing, in being strong, but lately it only made the quiet moments hurt more. He stared at the cracked wall and wondered if anyone truly saw him. He picked up his phone, almost without thinking, and opened a quiet corner of the internet where daily words from faith appeared. Today, March 3rd, a gentle message waited, as if written just for this hour. It read, "My child, wash away what burdens you. Let go of the deeds that weigh your heart. Come to me, not with performance or show, but with humility. I do not seek the proud who stand tall in their own eyes. I seek the humble who kneel. The greatest among you must serve. Whoever humbles himself will be lifted up. Trust in my strength, for I see you when no one else does. I love you not for what you do, but for who you are to me. Rest in that love today. Let it renew you. You can do all things through me who gives you strength. Be still, and know I am near." Ivan read the words once. Then again. Slowly. Each sentence settled like rain on dry earth. He felt something shift, not a loud change, but a quiet opening. The pride that had pressed on him began to loosen. He thought of the times he had snapped at his wife over small things, or held back kindness at the stall because he felt overlooked. Those were heavy chains he had carried alone. A breeze moved the curtain. Sunlight touched his face. Ivan closed his eyes. For the first time in weeks, he spoke aloud, soft as a whisper. "I am sorry. Help me to serve, to be humble." No grand prayer, just honest words. When he opened his eyes, the room seemed brighter, though nothing had changed. He stood, rinsed the cup, and left a short note for his wife, "I will bring fresh bread tonight. Let us talk." Simple, real. Outside, the city continued its rhythm. But Ivan walked with lighter steps. Not because problems vanished, but because he remembered he was seen. Loved. Held. The message had not erased the day's work or worries. It had given him a place to rest his heart. And in that quiet turning toward humility, something gentle bloomed, a peace that felt like home. Word count.